Hey, how's it going, everybody? Shark here, and welcome to Galaxy of Flippin' Heroes, baby. Let me get this, we can't do anything there. Looks like it's the end of an era. Era of Andor. Achieved total era level 595. These era units are now in your legacy roster. All of the characters being Relic 2 and plus 131,206 galactic power. New era has begun. Era of the New Republic. New marquees upgrade a new roster of era units. R5D4, Captain Carson Teva, Snowtrooper Commander, Zebarelios, New Republic Pilot, and then coming soon, which we all know this one right here is going to be good old Rhoda the Hutt, and this one right here is going to be Grogu and the Anzellans. Coliseum bosses, new Crate Dragon, Zepho Tomb Guardians, the Jotaz, and the Dryax. Let's get this. R5D4. Oh, don't worry. We're going to be coming for you soon, buddy. Let's just make this full screened here. And boom. We are in with the new one. And the Coliseum boss right off the bat is the Crate Flippin' Dragon. We got some stuff in our inbox here, though. These tokens will increase era levels of your loaned era units. This will increase their power in game modes they are available to be used in. So loaned era or loaned unit era level increase. This will increase your loaned era units level. Okay. So we got to claim that, and we're going to have to find out how do we get more of those. It's the end of an era. Navigate to see your end of era summary here. View summary. Okay, we already saw that. A new era has begun. Your era materials from the previous era have been converted to legacy materials. 6,967 of the old era or the normal era currency. There we go. Last day of era rewards. Congratulations, you earned the following rewards in the Coliseum on the final days of the era. 25 fragmented, 20 incomplete, and 10 flawed. Kenny, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream. We are on the main account this time and doing this stuff, but we will be doing it all on the free-to-play account. So let's claim that, and that is everything in there. We're not going to worry about the Lightspeed bundles, but we do have to take a couple looks around everything else. So let's pop this open. I have not opened my era yet. Or not my era, my main account today yet. So, oh no, I definitely did. Never mind, I'm wrong. We did a couple things just to get things ready for today. Looks like there's a May the 4th calendar. We got that stuff. R5D4 is coming on in. So we are just going to be doing everything normally. Looks like they have a Supreme Leader Kylo Ren 2 for First Order characters. Get all of them at 7-star Relic 6. for literally almost all the characters you need. You be waiting for me? Damn, all right. Sounds good. Well, I'm here. I'm here. Yeah. So that's pretty neat. Era store, all the normal stuff. Got it. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. Actually, let's put the Be Right Back screen up real quick. I forgot. I have a thing or two to do real quick for the stream. I almost forgot I got to add some stuff into the edit video section. So, Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, Era of the New Republic. Generate. Let's copy. We got to put this in to here for the tags. We got to throw in Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes for the game and save the details. There we go. All right, now we can go back to windowed full screen. And now we can go back to the PC screen. How's your soon-to-be wife? She is doing great. She is just chilling, watching some Ghost Adventures while we're doing all this stuff now. So, let's take a look here. We got some quest stuff done, obviously. We got to grab that stuff there. Complete Tier 1 of Red. Let's go. Marquee event. Inflict shock 10 more times. Son of a biscuit eater. That's actually not that difficult. 10 mod battles. Win 2 squad or fleet arenas. Now let's claim all these that we got them all done. So that way we can get some extra early era levels right off the bat. We have not opened the free-to-play account today. That was what I was thinking about. So we are actually going to hook up the phone right off the bat so we can actually get that extra energy right away for the free-to-play account. Okay, so let's just jump on into it right away. We got R5D4, new area units. New area units are now available in your roster. You have been granted R5D4. Event active, 0 and 3-star. Let's get some stuff rocking and rolling here. We got Captain Carson Tava and R5D4 at the max relic level, or era level, which is now 135. So let's go on into the battle. Let's see what we got here. I'm excited to announce the arrival of R5D4 to the holotables. A veteran of the rebellion, R5D4 is a brave droid who heroically sabotaged his own motivator to ensure the Death Star plans reached the Rebel Alliance, then went on to serve the Rebellion and New Republic alongside pilots like Captain Carson Tava. I love the fact that they added that in, just knowing that he needed to save the Alliance, so he sabotaged his motivator when Luke called him in. All right, so let's see here. First ability, Tactical Support, reusable in 3 turns. Dispel all debuffs on New Republic allies. All allies gain a stack of Retaliate for 1 turn, and the following benefits based on the faction and role. Attackers, Rebel allies ignore Taunt for 1 turn, increase to 2 turns if they are New Republic. Healer and Support, New Republic and Rebel allies gain 75% critical avoidance for 2 turns, and Tanks, New Republic allies gain 2 additional stacks of Retaliate for 1 turn, and they taunt for 2 turns. Now we got the red one. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict 2 stacks of DOT for 2 turns. If it's R5D4's turn, they expose them for 1 turn, and if it's an enemy's turn, they shock them for 1 turn. Alrighty, so we're going to start off with a basic here. Looks like we also have this one, actually. Bad Motivator, reusable in 70 turns. R5D4 loses all protection until the end of the encounter and gains that much max health. R5D4 deals true damage to all enemies equal to 50% of his max health, then is reduced to 1 health. Increase all enemies' cooldowns by 2. R5D4 is stunned for 2 turns, which can't be dispelled. If R5D4 is defeated during his stun, he revives with 50% health. This ability starts on cooldown and cannot be evaded or resisted. Okay. So let's just do this just for the heck of it. Okay, we saw that one. Now, Carson Tava. Let's see his first one. On your signal, deal physical damage to target enemy and gain retribution for 1 turn. During Captain Carson Tava's turn, all other New Republic allies gain retribution for 1 turn. If it is an enemy's turn, attack again. Max 2 attacks. And then he's got Keeping the Peace, reusable in 4 turns. Deal physical damage to the target enemy 3 times. Call other target ally to assist. Inflict cumulative debuffs based on critical hit scores. 1 or more, defense down. 2 or more, defense down. Or offense down, then defense down, then speed down. So let's do this and see what we can do here. Okay, so he's got pretty much everything outside of offense down. And we're inflicting a whole bunch of shocks. Okay, we read everything. We can click auto now. Not bad. This actually looks like a pretty interesting kit. And as soon as I have the free-to-play account up, we will jump on over to it for a split second just to see what we got unlocked for our relic characters and all that stuff. I know they're all going to be Gear 12, but either way. They're doing damage. Bada bing. All right, we got those ones done. Sweet. And 14 more. That's nice. So we got some ability materials here, or upgrade materials, I should say. And then we got the next one. So let's go on over to the Elgato real quick. This is the free-to-play account right here. So end of an era, era of Andor, achieve total era, 390. These era units are now in your legacy roster. All of them are being Gear 12, and we get 67,603 galactic power because of it. All right, sounds good. I already read off the new Republic era stuff on the earlier part of the stream. So now we can clear that stuff up. And we are just going to hop on in here to claim that and then go from there. Nothing different from how we normally have all of our stuff. But now we've actually got some ISB and Rebellion characters showing on up. So let's go to characters and look at that. All the new characters are all the way in this roster. That is perfect. Alrighty. So now let's go back to the PC. We've got to complete the R5D4 event. So, oh, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. I did not level them up. Let's retreat. Alright, so R5D4 loaned era units. They all start at level 5. So this is interesting. Loaned unit. So how do we use the upgrades? Loaned. There's no showing of how to upgrade them. Maybe I need to get R5 up and running here first. Let's get him to level 5 right away. They're loaned too. Oh yeah. So now we get to actually see what all the loaned units are going to do here. So, oh, let's grab 165 of that. That's perfect. There's no showing of how to upgrade the loaned units. So that's interesting. And also now we can look into here as well. We've got to make the new farming tiers for all the new characters. So let's go to Rebel. And let's go all the way down to the bottom because they're all Relic 2s. So we got to do Clea. We got to do, I think, Vel was next, and then Cinta. And where is Undercover Andor? There he is. Okay, so that's going to be the last one we throw in here. So let's go on over to ISB now, where we have to throw in Dedramiro, Major Partagast. So this is Era of Andor 1. Confirm. And we need to get these guys actually to Relic 6. So I need to rename this to R6. There we go. Done. We got to throw in the KX as well as the new Cassian. So ISB. So KX Security Droid. Now we're going to go on over to Rebel. And we are going to get the new Cassian Andor Undercover. And then R6, Era of Andor 2. The boss is level 10 WTF. Oh, is he? Oh, let's find out then. We need to rearrange these real quick. I want to send these guys up higher because they are going to be more important than all the other Relic 5s. But this is obviously the number one thing we got to do. So let's go into this. Let's grab that. We're going to get plenty of shocks soon. We got to do 10 mod battles and then 2 squad arenas. So let's jump into arena real quick. We got to win these. So I'm just going to go to the lowest possible tier possible. So we're at 422. 420 is fine. Let's go on over. We'll just use the quad mate team because it's going to take them all out pretty quickly. So let's just mass swarm in on Palpy here. And then Obi-Wan's going to do his thing. And now Vader's attacking. This is interesting. And let's send Obi-Wan out. No, we could just auto this. I don't know why I'm even playing this. Vader ain't going to stand a chance even being Relic 9. Relic 3 Dark Trooper is going to go down very easily. There we go. Now we gotta do the 10 mod battles. So let's go on over to campaigns, mod battles. We are going to be just doing what we normally do, which is farming up these suckers right here. I do need to get a little bit more, so let's just refresh and hit it. There we go. Boom. We do also have to jump to the campaign for the Cantina node. Let's sim that up a bit. Works for me. Then we can jump on into this and complete that. Episode pass is going very well so far. Character episode quest, here we go. 10 mod battles, inflict shock, and then do that stuff. So we do actually need to put up the BRB screen for a split second, just so I can get myself that era pass unlocked. So let's activate the basic version of it. Cancel that. Let's pay the $20 now. And close. Alright, we can come back to the PC now. And now we've got the era pass unlocked. So that's an extra 20 shards for our good old little droid there. Complete 10 mod battles. R5D4. Red 1 5 times. Defeat 5 enemies with Luke Skywalker Farm Boy. Defeat 5 enemies with Jawas. So we're going to have to do that soon. We got to inflict shock. So let's just go back to the event for R5D4. And let's jump on in and attack. Luck you, LOL. What do you mean, luck me? What'd I do? Why is he not inflicting shock? Whatever. There we go. You can buy it. I cannot. Oh, gotcha. All right, here we go. Let's get R5D4 up to that point. And now we are going to do the next tier, which, oh my goodness, actually, we get Zeb in here too. Okay. So what's in the rewards on this one? So we get 10 of these, 125 of that, and then we get a whole bunch of those. So that's going to help out a little bit. R5D4, the first event I can't, or that other event I can't remember exactly what we got. But let's battle. And let's go on in. Oh, actually, we have to read Zeb's kit, too. We didn't do that yet. So we got Zeb. Tactical Reversal. So he's popping out the Uno reverse card. Reusable in 3 turns. Deal physical damage to target enemy equal to 5% of their max health. If the target enemy or target ally is a New Republic, they gain additional effects based on their roll for 1 turn. Attacker is New Republic, allies gain offense up. Okay, so we didn't really get anything else on that, so that's weird. Reusable in 3 turns for over or devastating sweep. Deal physical damage to all enemies and provoke them for 1 turn. Now we got Suppressive Barrage. Deal physical damage to target enemy and inflict accuracy down for 1 turn. Alright, that's pretty neat. So let's just start attacking as much as possible here. We are getting a whole bunch of stuff here. How close are we to getting R5's ability here? 69. Nice. Let's do this. Maybe get some shocks in. Or not at all. Alright. I'll say, I'm not even kidding. The episode pass is the only thing I ever purchased in this game to begin with anyway. I try my best not to spend any more money outside of that. There we go. So we do need to inflict shock a couple times, so we're probably going to just take Palpatine in with Mara Jade into the R2-D2 event. So let's just do a full setup of Palpatine, Vader, Mara. What else goes in here? We can throw in anybody else that has shock. So who has shock? I don't think anybody else really has it. So let's just get a tank or 2 tanks in here. That should do it. Chewie got company. All right, let's just do a quick strike. That did not go the way I wanted it to. Got some shocks in there. Shoot and zap. And let's go after you to zap. Let's go after you to zap. Get some bonus protection there. Zap. Shoot and zap. Shoot and strike. Is that all the time we needed? Or 5 we needed? There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Alrighty. So that's that done. So let's claim that. We just got to do another fleet arena and then we're set. Looks like we're getting some more arrow currency here. Got some Zibital cards. Got some Zetas. Got some arrow magnifiers. Perfect. How much further can we take R5D4 now is the question. Not at all, because we did not get any more ability stuff. So, is there anything left on the R5D4 stuff? No. We need to get 21 shards. Or, what's the number I need here? So, this is 5. We get 6 more of these, which equals 30. Which puts us at 45. So, we need at least 20 shards for R5D4. So, are you guys ready to open up some of these packs here? We just got to open up. If we get at least 7 per, we're set. So let's spin the wheel. What does Arnold say? The power of 1, the power of 2, the power of... We're going to change it now. Crystals. Come on, big money, no whammies. 7. Okay, well, I mean, we're getting what we need at least. Come on, big money, no whammies, big money, no whammies, big money, no whammies. Another 7. Okay. Big money, no whammies. 5. I need to open this up because I'm going to be 1 shard short. Oh my god. You've got to be kidding me. Skip. I get a 12. Are you shitting me? Oh my god. Oh god, I hate opening packs so much. There goes all my damn crystals. We might actually have to spend a little bit of cash today. I need to have enough crystals to do all my refreshes. I don't have that kind of money right now. I don't have that kind of crystal income right now. We're gonna have to do the 20 pack. Oh wait, 30% more. Boom, $20 right there. Okay, so we are going to do this, but be right back screen. I don't need you guys seeing my information. So we are going to click pay now. Near an all-star. Lose your card money. Go play. Back to the PC. Thank you for the 3,285 crystals, I think it was. Alright. That just hurt my soul so much. Yeah, I'm aware. Thank you for thanking me for my order. Okay. So we got to get some kills with Jawas and kills with Farm Boy. So let's just jump on into Light Side Battles 1. And jump into here. We need to get to Luke. So we'll just type on in Luke. Farm Boy. Boom, boom, boom. Alrighty. We're just going to click auto on this. And then we're just going to throw in a full team of Jawas. And then that should do it. Alrighty. And now we need our Jawa squad. Where's my Jawas? Boom. Why is there a Jawa? And then there's Jawas. And there's nothing in it. That's weird. Chief Nebbit, sure. Whatever. All I need you guys to do is kill everything. Thank you. That was quick. Alrighty, so Jawas are done. We got the Jawa kills. And now we can get a little bit more with the character quests here. Boom and boom. Let's grab, even though these are literally no longer needed. How many do I even have? I have 6 of these. They're not needed anymore outside of for the stuff in like Cobb Vanth and any kind of conquest characters. So these are literally useless to me now. And then we got these. I wish I could just give you guys some of these suckers, I swear. Like, I would if I could. Like, I've got those ones there. I've got 2 of these ones here. I got 4 of those ones there. If only I could share them. And then we're actually coming up on getting the 20 shards for Zeb right away. So Zeb's going to be the next guy coming on in. All right. I think now we should just jump on into here. Let's get the rest of our stuff here. So boom, boom, and boom. Let's try to get a Saj up and running a little further. I got nothing there. Come on, give me a 10. Or seriously? Double drops times 0 is still 0, CG. You know that, right? That's ridiculous. Okay, come on. Seriously now? Seriously now? 8 shards. That's annoying. Vader, please don't hurt me as much. You're going to kill me as much. Okay, cool. But luckily, we got a chance of getting some of this stuff here. So let's hope we get some character shards we need. 10 for Vader. Okay, that's good. That's useless. And that's also useless. Why can't there be, like, if you have maxed out, you have safety? We're 1 shard away from getting Vader up to 6 stars, so that's something at least. And it looks like Maul is actually back, too. And we can't even jump into it yet because we have to do the rest of the characters here. So we need to get them all to Relic 6. That's, like, the #1 goal. Also, real quick, before we jump on into Coliseum, we do need to do some stuff with these guys here. So let's bring them on up to Relic 3, which I think is the max I can do at the star level that they're at. Nope, we can do Relic 4. Okay. Perfect. Fractal Radio. Okay. Okay. Let's get you up to Relic 4. Let's do it again. Aldani Garrison Rifle for Velzartha. All right. Cinta has Imperial Officer Uniform Disguise as her relic item. Pretty cool. All right, so you are now Relic 4. Let's... Oh, nope, I don't want that. We need this. Vintage Imperial Starpath Unit. Okay, that's a nice trick right there for her. That's the one she brought on in when she confronted Luthen. Now we're going to turn my phone off so I can save some battery there. All right, so that's that. And now we got Major Partagast being AJ6 Cyborg Construct. I can't remember that. I'm going to have to look. I think that might just be his normal data pad or something like that. Alrighty, another one up. Dude, I've been saving up all my freaking energy and stuff like that to make sure I have all of the stuff for this. Electro Riot Baton. There we go. I wonder what Cassian's is going to be. I think it's probably just going to be his helmet. It has knocked down my... what's this one? Incomplete Signa data. So much doing this. And then we got Cassian, which has the Weapon Attachments case. Okay. So what he brought over to Gorman when he got there before the Gorman Massacre occurred. Alrighty. Alright, so that's done. We got all of them up and running to that point now, so that is perfect. And I believe then Clea should be the first one that we can farm later. Luckily, all of them are already at 5 stars, so getting them further up is not going to take me as long as before. So that's the good news. I don't know how I got Vader Dual Zen so far up, but at least now these guys are going to be good for whenever the thing comes out for the era events. So that's decent. And now we really have nothing else to do but just jump on in and start working on this stuff. So, let's go into Coliseum. Let's see the Krayt Dragon show up. Here we go. There's a Coliseum with the Era of Andor logo. They're opening this up for a Krayt Dragon. Holy moly. Look at that. Alrighty. Alright, let's go into the battle. So, we need to figure out the whole loaned units thing. So, no matter what, R5D4... Oh, we should probably... Oh, we have access to doing this. Who gives R5D4... the leader ability stuff. All right. You know what I think we should probably go for right away? Let's see this. Okay, so you give the leader ability to R5. That's good. We're going to throw in Drogon. We're going to throw in you. And I think... Who else should we throw in here? Who do I think is going to have a decent amount of stuff? So, Taunt's not going to matter because they do a lot of AoEs, I'm guessing. Let's throw Beskar Armor Mando in here. Let's see how well a Mon Mothma team lead will do. Look at the crate, dude. Jeez Louise. Okay, what did he just give us? Poisoned. Negative 50% health and protection recovery. Can't recover health and with health steal. Takes damage equal to each turn equal to 75% of total health and protection recovered since their last turn for each time health or protection was recovered since their last turn. Then obviously just days. All right, so let's do this. Let's throw out some grenades here. If we can get Mando to do some damage, that'll be awesome. Let's try Whistling Birds. Force Flow Edits. Can I have a roster review? Absolutely you can. Let me do this, because that should... Okay, that doesn't do much of anything. Can we not damage him like that? Oh, we can. Okay. Why is he in the floor? Alright, we're going to have to use this here. That's 7%. Let's burn him up. Throw out some more grenades. Okay, that was painful. And now everybody's just going to die here, aren't they? Oh, nope. Not completely yet. Alright, I don't think Mon Mothma is the lead to go for here. I got some damage immunity at least now. Who is this? What is that? Is that the crate? That's crate health. Okay, yeah. Ouch. Look at that boss level. Yeah, I know. Look at that taunt. Wait, what is that down there? Does that say area high scope? It says something high scope. I'm not sure what. All right. So that team, I'm not sure I'm very confident in. Let's get our 5D4 up to relic or level 6, not relic 6. I wish it was relic 6. How do we upgrade these characters? That's the question. All right. So what if we did just a whole setup with these guys and we throw in our 5D4? What if we did that? Actually, never mind. I have to go. Would it be fine if you just in-game text me what do you think I should do? If you want to join the Discord and then put in your ally code, we can get that working for you later. But as of right now, we got to focus on this era unit. Or the new era and everything. Alright, so we're getting some damage in here. That Whistling Bird was really good. Throw out some grenades. Cad Bane attack. Okay, ow. I'm not sure how this is going to be a wipe. Oh, no, it's not. Almost a wipe. Okay, we did some more damage. Let's throw these out. Let's just do a basic. We might be able to actually make it to 20% here. Or not. Oh, never mind. We made it to 20%. Right before we died. Okay. So we got 25% in that. This is interesting. Let's take away everybody here. What if we throw an R5D4? I'm curious to see what'll happen. Like if we throw an R5D4, or what if we just use the entire team of air units here? So, what does Hera give us here? Just you. Mon Mothma. 1, 2, 3. Beskar Armor Mando. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a whole bunch. So what's Beskar Armor Mando's lead here? For each scoundrel ally at the start of the battle, excluding summoned allies, scoundrel allies gain 2% max health, protection, and offense. Okay, so that's not going to be too much there. All bounty hunter allies gain plus 20% counter chance and 50% health steal. So Embo might be a good lead. More potency, we're not worried about that. Greedo, 10% critical damage. Let's go Embo lead, I think it was. Yes. So let's do that. We'll throw in you, Beskar Armor Mando, and let's throw in Drogon. Let's see how this does. I must contain one of the other guys. Okay, so I have to have this guy in here no matter what. Okay, that's fine. Let's see how this goes. I can't get the first attack in. And he dazes me instantly, so that's a pain in the neck. Get some more critical damage in. Shoot him up. Whistling Bird. We're getting a decent amount of debuffs on him at least. That's cool. Everybody went down. So, okay. I think Beskar Armor Mando is the better lead with this because you need that extra health right off the bat. Jeepers cripes. Alright. So, let's rethink what we were doing there. Beskar Armor Mando lead, that's the best one here. We want high damage. So, maybe if we throw in Drogon. You were doing a decent amount. I guess we could throw an Embo. Royal Engineer, yo, which squad gives you the most points? So far, from what we have tested, I believe that the best squad I have done so far was when I used Beskar Armor Mando, and we threw in Cara Dune, Cad Bane, and the Mob Enforcer. But we're still testing some stuff out, so I'm figuring it all out right now. I'm thinking maybe if we go Embo. Because Embo can do some decent damage, but also Captain Drogon can do some more damage too. So let's give this team a go. So far, I've been able to reach 20,000. All right, yeah, you definitely need Beskar Armor Mando in the lead. With that extra health and protection and all that stuff, or just the extra health, I should say, it helps out. Whistling Bird. Let's do the bonus up here. Let's throw the grenades out. Let's get Cad Bane to attack. Let's do a stun attack. And now let's send out the Whistling Birds. Drogon can flame them up. Do some Cad Bane damage. R5D4. I think this might be the better team. Let's throw the grenades out again. Now, how can we survive this onslaught? Not greatly. Your best bet is to try to get as much as you can in before he comes back up from going down. And there goes Cara. Yeah, I saw that coming. Oh, gosh. Okay, what was the run we did that gave us the most damage? I gotta check on my actual, on the stream itself. Alright, so it was the team that's in this run here. Surprisingly enough, what in the fudge is going on with the UI there? I think we found the best team so far. But I haven't tested Empire. So far, our best team was Beskar Mermando, Cara Dune, Cad Bane, and Mob Enforcer instead of Drogon. So now let's actually knock everybody out. We're going to throw in, since there's no leader ability stuff, we're just going to test this out. I'm not too worried about missing out on some things here. Who can we replace here? I think Stormtrooper can go away for Death Trooper because I'm not worried about Taunt. He does nothing damn near but AoE. So let's give this a try. All right. Boom. Physical damage to all enemies, 50% chance to inflict buff immunity. I'm not worried about buffs. We're worried about damage. Let's do this. Critical damage up. Dispel all debuffs on all allies if the allied leader is an Imperial Remnant. Huh. Let's just do damage. So we may need to go Imperial Remnant in the leader ability slot there. Let's do that. Get some more damage in. Shock them. Alright, so deal physical damage to all enemies, dispel all buffs on them. Deal physical damage to target enemy with a 40% chance to inflict daze. If the target is a rebel, there's an Imperial Remnant in the allied leader slot. Attack a second time. Okay, so let's actually, I think we need to change this up a little bit. We have a lot of bonuses if we have the Stormtrooper in the leader spot. So I'm thinking, let's spend the 250 crystals just so we can get 5 more attempts here. Let's try this out. So we're going to throw Stormtrooper in. And I'm going to get rid of Snowtrooper and throw in my air unit because I need to have at least one. Let's see how well this team does. Because he is an Imperial Remnant in the leader slot now. So we've got that. Alright. Target ally to assist. Let's do this. Alright. We want to just go basics here. Basic. Alright, now he's cooling again. Now, with that being said, the Death Trooper should be able to attack a second time. There we go. I think, honestly, this is not going to be the team to go for. Even with the bonus attacks. That was only 9%. Okay, we got 10% with that. Let's see here. Can we do the same thing we did earlier? Throw in the Mob Enforcer and throw in our 5d4. This is the team that we hit 20% on. How close can we get to that again? Let's go Whistling Bird. Send out the Whistlings. I got IG-12 and Grogu to full 7-star. Nice, Kenny. Good work, my man. Good work. Please, nobody all die. Okay, we got a couple people that survived. Luckily, with the Venom, he can't kill us. He's not going to bury, so I got to use this. Oh, I could have actually done a pretty decent whistling bird. Okay, here we go. He's burying. Send out the whistlings. And now everybody dead. Okay. I still think that is the best team. Because I pull it us by 8,000. Kenny, you want to try to type that in English, my friend? Trying to think, what do I want to do here? You pulled armor? Nice. Oh, you gotta pull the 8,000. Now I see what you mean. Never mind. I know what you mean. Yeah, as you guys saw yesterday, I pulled the damn Ewok Scout. What do I use him for? IG-12 and Grogu? You use him for the Beskar Armando event, but it doesn't really matter because you get his thing through the journey quests, his Lightspeed token. So because I already had her at Relic. How do you think I feel? I couldn't get anything. Like I only had like 3 characters out of the entire laundry list that could have gotten any kind of stars from that, and that's all the new stuff. All my other characters are Relic. They're all 7-star outside of the ones from like the last 3 from the first era of Anniversary, the ones I just dropped, and now these guys too. So I feel horrible on my end. Trying to think. I don't think there's any way to max this out any further. I think this is the best team to go for. Because if I go this, and if we just do this over and over, we might get some more damage in. Let's play this smart. Really wish Beskar Armando could give this thing over to another character, but it only gives it to him. We're doing damage. I should have done the grenade throw. I messed up there. Grenade throw. That. Let's do this. Yep, he's going to do that attack. How did you kill somebody with that? This is not great. All right. Well, that's the best we could do there. We got 2 more attempts here. Let's give it one more try. Let's see if we can get any further here. Go right into the Whistling Birds. I think we use this on the first one. Throw that out. Cad Bane. Do that. Got 4 Whistling Birds out of that. You were talking about IG-11, not IG-12 and Grogu. Oh, right. Okay, then IG-12 and Grogu is early just for Bo-Katan Mandalore then. You're right. I was thinking wrong. Wait a minute. What if we waited on the Whistling Birds a little bit? If we wait on the Whistling Birds until he buries, we might get some more damage in. Let's try that. Because then everybody just starts getting turns. So let's give this a try. So let's wait on the Whistling Birds. We'll do this. Throw out the grenades. That and that. All right, now we go Whistling Bird. We got a couple turns. That's 3 Whistling Birds. 4. 5. We can only get 5. That's the max. Okay. Do that. Please don't kill anybody. You killed Kara, you jerk. Maybe if I do this... Oh, we can actually give it over? Even though she's still going to die. Oh, nope, we survived that. Whistling Bird. Barry. How? You've got to be kidding me. Oh, okay. All right, guys, this is gonna be the best team to get. I got 20% with that, and that's as far as I was able to go on that stuff. So, yeah. My question is with the whole loaned units, how do we get more to level them up? All right. So I mean, overall, loan units use Beskar Armor Mando lead. Then you gotta throw in Cara Dune, Mob Enforcer, Cad Bane, and then the R5D4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 characters to throw in. I was able to get 20%, and I just used the episode pass, and I got a couple extra stuff. So you guys should be able to knock it out through that, and then obviously era level 6 on R5D4. Sugar honey iced tea. Events. We already got that stuff done for the day. This was taken care of already. Raiders of the Outer Rim is coming back? Ooh. Now I'm happy. Finally, I've been waiting for this to come back for a while now. Comes back tomorrow. I'll take it. Yeah, this is currently locked because I can't do anything with it. But, I mean, Raiders of the Outer Rim, I'm glad that that's showing back up again. I wish they would show up the other era battles, too, because I worked so hard on getting certain characters up and running for those. They should definitely bring them back. My guild has not started up the raid or anything like that. We're in the attack phase of that, so I'm not worried. I have to keep him 3 stars, LOL. Yeah, my main account is definitely a lot further up than a lot of other people's, unfortunately for some, but fortunately for me, I should say. All right, so we got those done. Let's check through here. We've got a couple of things to get right off the bat, so let's grab our Omicrons. Let's grab the signal datas. What are some of these ones here now? So we got some focus datacrons here. We could use all of this in Grand Arena, so let's snag that. Dedramiro. We can come together with a whole ISB team and throw that stuff in, so let's do that one. I already use this team normally, so let's do that. And then we need Luminara, Kiadimundi, and Kit Fisto. So yeah, we can buy that one. Screw it. What are the ones for this one? So we got Admiral Akbar, Bistan, Director Krennic, Ezra Bridger, Grand Moff Tarkin, Harrison Dula, Sabine Wren, Scarecrow the Pathfinder, and Stormtrooper in this. Not bad. You think I can beat Dark Times one day? Or what do you mean Dark Times? Sorry, I'm back. Would you recommend me just spending all my crystals on era character shards? I would recommend, especially, okay, so Force Flow, let me ask you this. Are you free to play, or are you a whale, or are you like one of in between? For me, I consider myself like between like the free to play and in between whale and free to play. So like I literally only get the era passing. You're full free to play. Okay. I would recommend that you do spend crystals on the characters, but only getting at least 20 shards in the pulls here. All you need is 20 shards, and you can get them to 5-star no matter what. So you should be good if you do that. Guild issued orders. Okay, whatever. So yeah, I would recommend spending them. Just literally at minimum get 3 packs. As long as you get 7s or higher, you're good. And just get 20 shards. You'll get them to 5-star. And then you can actually unlock the marquee event. Or not the marquee event, the journey guide event at 5-star as well. That's why I have... that's how I was able to get the Cassian Undercover at 5-star. So just get them all at 5-star and then just leave it at that. If you want to spend more crystals, if you have them to spend, go for it. Also, sorry to bother you, but can we do that roster review now? Yeah, we can do that in just 10 seconds here. I'm just trying to explain this real quick. What I was thinking, honestly, was if I go to air units here, if I grabbed the $30 pack, I could get him to 6-star. And I'm thinking I might actually do it. So honestly, how much do I get for just getting that? We get 2 more loaned error level increases, and we get some more stuff for this. I have to come off at exactly 8, so we have to be quick. Sorry, 3 minutes. Okay, yeah. Force edits. There you go. You got your number in there. As soon as we're done with that, we're gonna do that. So I'll do a quick roster review. Force edits real quick. What are you looking at for what you want to get done? 765-914. What are you looking to work on? Okay, so you've got a pretty decent roster here. Number one thing I would say is you got Padawan, Obi-Wan, and Master Qui-Gon. Never mind, got that done. You're pretty much a Lightspeed token kind of person so far. You did pretty well with the new era, especially Major Progress there. I want to get Poncho Bros Relic 7, then GL Leia, then Executor. I'd say that's pretty smart. That is not a bad thing to go for. In total, I would... Do you have all your Lightspeed token quests done for Journey Guide? It looks like you do. Because the oldest one that was on there was the Beskar Armando. So you got all them done. I'm pretty sure at least. Ships, how you looking there? Focus as much as you can on ships. Get these 67 star. Sorry to rush you. I have downtime on YouTube that turns on at 8. No worries. I'm hauling as fast as I can here. So, I would say you got your Poncho Bros doing pretty well. I wouldn't worry too much about getting them Relic 7 right now. I would start working towards GL Leia and getting her done, as well as working on your ships at the same time. Any kind of characters you need to work on towards getting anything for Leia or Organa, I would probably say work on those ones with your normal resources, and then for Executor, any characters you need to have at a relic level, use the era currency to be able to get the Erodium Lightspeed tokens in the store. If you finish up Executor before you're done with Leia, use those Erodium Lightspeed tokens, and then all you have to do is worry about getting them from level or Relic 5 up to wherever they need to be for the Galactic Legend, which I think is only 7 and 8. So that'll be my main focus. So save up your era currency to be able to get the Erodium Lightspeed tokens, get all the ones you need for the characters in the Executor while you're farming the ships for the Executor as well. And then for Leia, just other resources that you have outside of that, put that towards your characters, and you should be good. So any resources in terms of what I'm saying as your guild tokens and all that stuff, and going from there. Thank you so much. Keep up the great content. Thank you, Force Flow Edits. 100% appreciate it. Hopefully that helps you out, and good luck on your rush for Executor and Leia. So, as I was saying, I'm thinking what we're actually going to do is we're going to do this for this era only because it comes with the Galactic Legend. We are going to do the crystal spending, and we're going to do the $30 bundle. We're going to get them up to 6-star at the end of each era, and then we can just haul it on trying to get their shards and get it done as fast as possible and go from there. So, let's put the Be Right Back screen up, and we are going to get this $30 back. And pay now. Pay now. You're an all-star. Lose your credit card. Go and play Galaxy of Heroes. Here we go. There we are. And boom, 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 boom. 2 more loan unit error levels up. And our 5D4 is at that point. Beautiful. I just realized I didn't need to spend the $20 on the thing because this would have covered it perfectly by another couple shards. But that's fine. So, what's this one? 100, and you get 7 era level upgrades? Fudge that idea. Not doing that. Let's upgrade you to there. Let's promote you. Let's grab that. And now they're all era level 7. So we're getting better here. Let's go into the event. And this should actually get us a bunch of stuff that we need. And then this tier right here is going to help us out a little bit too, because then that's going to be 5, 10, 15 shards per day right off the bat. So let's battle this fight. Boom and boom. What did he just do? Okay, whatever. Oh, jeepers cripes. Okay, well, that was a whole bunch of materials we needed. And we're going to be getting at least these ones. So now we're at 21 out of 85. So that means 6 days we'll be right to here. And then we will be able to get an extra 10 shards from there. So that's at least something. Let's grab our 2 Zetas. Let's claim that. Haven't gotten any further here. Our 5D4. What are we missing here? We're missing those ones. So we're going to go into Coliseum again. We're probably going to spend the 250 crystals again. Claim that. And now era level. These guys are going to be up even further. Okay. So let's give this a try. I hate doing this, but we're on stream, and we're going to just do it. So this is the team that I got the most points for. Let's see how they do now. Throw those out. Give this up. Go for the Whistling Birds. Do that. Do that. He's going to tunnel. You're going to attack. You're going to attack. Whistling Birds out. We're already at 20%. Boom. And let's do a knife. And let's see if anybody survives this attack. Everybody survived. Holy moly. Okay, cool. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Do that. Let's just go for damage. And hope nobody else dies here. We might lose our 5D4. Yep, we did. Let's go for this. Shock them. Throw a grenade. Throw those. Hit this. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. We're still alive. How are we still alive? Are we going to... I don't think we're going to beat this tier, but we might have a pretty decent chance at it. Throw those suckers out. Cara Dune's going to go afterwards. So let's try to make sure she stays alive. Okay, perfect. Let's do the Whistling Birds. Everybody survived. Throw those out. Whistling Bird it. Throw those out. Okay, we did a whole lot more damage there. Click to continue. And boom, baby. Okay. We are rank 4. Let's jump on over to our 5D4. We don't have that stuff there, but we can do this. There we go. He's at layer level 12. That is great. Let's claim that. Oh, yeah. We also had to check in the shipments for the era. Look at those discounts, baby. Look at those discounts. Oh, man. That's going to be perfect. Okay. So we do need to get some characters here soon. I think what I said was we were going to go Night Sisters on these suckers. So let's pick up this. Pick up this for Talzin. We can probably throw this one on the Geo. And we got 3 Night Sisters in this one, so let's do that. That discount is beautiful, guys. I'm not even going to lie. Do we not do this one yet? Okay. So usually for this, we just go with the Electrum Conductors and Zipital cards. And then we farm up these suckers here. Boom, boom, boom. We've got enough for these, and we've got enough for these. There we go. Plenty of Shard Shop currency. We're literally saving up Shard Shop currency just so we can get the GL on day 1, or as soon as he's available. So let's go into Coliseum again. If we can make it up to 90%, I'll be very surprised, but very, very happy. R5D4 has such low health. Alright, let's try this again here. Go Whistling Bird. Cad Bane does that. You do that. Keep on giving me some Whistling Birds here. Throw out those 5, 12, 2, 21. Okay, so that's 9 damage. Get some more of that up. Attack. Nobody died. That's good news. Let's do this. R5D4 is still sticking around. Hallelujah. I do not want Cad Bane dying. Okay, that's fine. Whistling Bird. Shoot. That. Ho! Yep, go down, baby. Shoot. Okay, 6 Whistling Birds. Whole lot of damage. Let's get some more. Oh, okay, that one hurt. We got the 70. 71% on that run. So the first run was definitely really, really good. All right, so character quest, we got the Retaliate there. Win 3 battles with R5D4 in your squad. And then defeat 5 enemies with Garazeb or Relios. Let's jump on over to normal campaign battles. Let's go into this one. We'll click you, take everybody off. We'll go on into Phoenix and Zeb. And bada bing. We'll just let him attack. And boom. There we go. Okie dokie. Here's my question, though. Got the R5D4. Oh, characters, lightspeed tokens. Right, we got to use these. So we're going to give this one to Odaka. Get her to Relic 5 right away. We're going to use this one on Mother Towson. We're going to use this one on the... Actually, I think Jahani is needed for stuff, so let's use that on Jahani instead. And then for this one, we were going to go Night Sisters. I mainly use Night Sister Spirit, so let's go with that. Bada bing. There we go. We use our Lightspeed tokens. Okay, so now I'm trying to think here. Did I do this wrong, and how do I do this better next time? So we got the $30 pack, which granted us 30 or 20 shards. Was it 20 or 30? I'm gonna have to look into that later. I think it was 20 shards or something like that. No, it was 30. Because, because then we got to 01 or 11, and then this one gave us 10. So, yeah, that's kind of where we're at now. What's these ones here? Okay, so here's my question, though. Like, we got... Where are those orange ones that showed up? Like, the orange circle sphere things? I'm not sure where those ones went. Huh. Because I know it showed up at some point here. I think it was like in tier 3 that they gave us some of those upgrade materials. So actually, here's the better question. What do we need for the level ups? So we got a whole bunch of new tiers with this stuff. So we need to get to 115 to get to Relic. Gotta keep on scrolling, baby. Okay, so that's that. And then it's era level 135. What's the maxed out stuff here? So we got the purples. Did they just completely do away with those spheres? To get all the way up to here, it shows all the stuff. All right, so question is... So 125 is 5-star, which we can do. 130 is 7-star, so we can get to 129 and 6-star, which then gives us Relic 5. So if that's given us up to Relic 5, that puts us one away, because we're not going to get 7-star from Relic 6. Which is fine. I mean, having them be at Relic 5 right away is not the worst thing. So 129. What's all the materials we get? So hopefully... Mark 8. Okay, if we said we wanted them to be at 126, do those go away? No, they don't even drop off. Just in case we can't reach that last tier... What's level 120? What does 120 give us? Relic 3. So if we make everybody up to Relic 20, or 120, that's Relic 3 for everybody, which means 3 Relic levels to get them up further. But usually, if you do the spending, you can get them up to whatever the 5-star, or the, whatever the 6-star one would be the way I'm doing this. So 129. So usually that means we'll get them up to Relic 5. But if we wanted to save, we can just do 27. And we should be good. So as of right now, he's at Gear 12, or Gear 2. We got to get all the way up to 115 for Relic. So I'm thinking the best course action right now... we need to get through the Mark 1s. So when does the Mark 2 show up? So Mark 2 stuff shows up at level 36. So that's interesting. We need 21.8 thousand of those. How many do we get in Coliseum here? Nowhere near enough. How do we get more? I'm a little confused there. What's this? Oh, okay, then reject. Whatever. I'm trying to think. I'm curious to see how we're going to get enough stuff for the era levels. So, as you can see, like I said, with this character here, Mark 1 stuff goes all the way up to level 35. And before, you never needed anywhere near 1,000. It was always like 150 for these ones. And 35 will grant us a Relic 5, or a Gear 5. I gotta stop saying Relic so much. Era ends in 27 days? No, it doesn't. What do you mean the era ends in 27 days? There's no way it ends in 27 days. It usually says like 90. Because that's 3 months. Why is it saying 27? I am so confused. There's gotta be some updates on fixes here sooner or later. Huh. Whatever. Alright, just want to double check here before we hop onto the free-to-play. Oh, I gotta open up the free-to-play account there. There we go. Have got to do this 2 more times. So let's just spend for another 1 more refresh. Let's see, can we get the other shards? We do. Let's promote you up. And then that means we can get you to Relic 5. Which helps us out a decent amount there. And now it's literally just 7-star to get the last relic level for getting Mall Hayfield up and running. And all of them are at that point. I need to put one on you here. There we go, baby. All right, so Era of Anniversary has now reached the point where we have 3 characters left to get to 7-star. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it before the Mall Hayfield event leaves. That's the scary bit. So we may just have to say, okay, well, Mall will show up some other time. But at least when it comes to this era, we are going to actually spend some extra cash and make sure we have everything we need. I'm just trying to think, like, when we unlocked the R5D4, we had 20 shards from the Era Pass, and then we had 30 shards from the pack, if I remember correctly. So, actually, I have my free-to-play account on my phone. $30 for 30 shards. So that was 50 shards that we got extra. So if we got 50 shards extra, that would put us at 31 minus 65. And then we got 21 shards in total. Oh, no, we got the 12 from there. You know what? Let's just see where we're at on the other stuff, and then I can figure it out from there. So let's go on over to the free-to-play account, because I don't think there's anything else left to do on the main. We already went through all the shipments. We got all the Era tokens, or Lightspeed tokens that we wanted. We got one more, and then this one's going to just pretty much fall off the map. We won't need it anymore. And then we just got a couple more over here. The main reason I'm buying these is just to get them all to Relic 5. So I'm thinking we'll do one here. We got to do this one after that. We'll get one here, and we'll get one here. So that's 3,500, 6,000, 7,000, 10.5. So we can get that. So we'll have enough for 1, 2, 3, 4 more Erodium Lightspeed tokens before we run out of Era currency. So that's not bad. That's not bad at all. All right, and then we did all of our farming for the day. We did get the episode pass, and we got the $30 pack to get R5 to where he can get himself up to 6-star. There is 6 days left, which means we're going to get 10 shards a day no matter what in this thing, because 5 and 5, and then we'll get another 10 shards, so he'll be at 10 out of 100 come when the other spot throws up, or whenever this character's done. So he'll be at 10 out of 100, which means 90 shards left, and I just have to find or farm 90 shards once it becomes farmable. We did just get Darth Vader Duel's End farmable last week. So we got 1 week where nobody's going to be new, and then we are going to be working on Clea as our secondary, or our 4th, I guess, because we got these 3. Alrighty, let's hop on over to the free-to-play account. Bada bing. So, let me actually, we're going to do a bunch of stuff real quick, but let me do something real fast. I got to grab my water, and acid reflux is kicking in, so I should grab my Tums. 1 sec. Alrighty, so we are now on the free-to-play account. Let's see what we got in our inbox here. I already knew that. Error levels increased to 5. Got it. We got a decent amount of that stuff. That's cool. And we got some relic stuff. Perfect. So now, let's hop on into the R5D4 event. And let's start this sucker up. Let's auto this now. So we're just going to run through this real quick. We're going to see how far we can get with the team comp that we came up with earlier and kind of just go from there. So I think R5D4 is just going to get to relic or 5 on the Era section. I think CG may have actually messed up again, though, because the amount of materials you need to get these characters, it doesn't seem like Coliseum is set to where that's going to be the case, because You need so much, and the amount you get for the Grek ability modules is so little, like 50, 75, 250, 125, 150, 150, 150, 150, 125, and then 150 again. So unless beating this tier for the Crate Dragon Raid is going to give us another round of that stuff, and it's going to be even more, I don't see it working properly. But we'll find out. We'll figure that all out later. Let's go to the air units. Let's get R5D4 up to 5. And then let's jump back over to the R5D4 event, and we'll just knock out this one real quick. And then we can just jump right back into Coliseum and see how free-to-play-wise, how far we can go in there. We are going to use the same team that we did here, because I don't think there's any possibility of actually getting more score in Coliseum than that. That's the weird thing. Noller, how are you doing that? Noller already has that 7-star, that's why. Why am I in a group that does that? Jeez Louise. Okay. I mean, at least in rewards, 3,000 era currency for 1 to 10? Holy shoot. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So now we got that R5D4 event done. We can't take R5 any further than he already is at the moment. Let's jump on into Coliseum. And let's watch this Crate Dragon cinematic again. This was honestly sick. And boom. There we go. All right. So the team comp that we had set up was Beskar Armando, Cara Dune. We had Cad Bane. We had R5D4. And we had Mob Enforcer. Let's see how far we can go. I think this one, when we tested it, we could only get to like 20. But this is free to play, so this might be different now. So let's hit that. We're going to pop this section here. Cardune's going to throw out her grenades. We're going to stun. Throw another grenade. And now Mando's going to send out his Whistling Birds. Do an attack here. Cardune. Cad Bane, please give me the double tap. He did not. At least the good news is we can make it to at least 10% easy. I should have thrown the grenades out. That would have given me some more turn meter. Alright, so this is going to be interesting here. And now, let's Whistling Bird it. And die right away. Alright. Throw out the grenades. Shoot her. Or shoot him. Okay, we can definitely hit 20%. I feel like we can definitely do 20% on this. So let's give it another go. R5D4 can't get upgraded yet. That's fine. Alright, now let's try this again. And this time, let's not mess up like a dingus. Let's go Whistling Bird. We're just going to do a basic attack with R5D4. Cardune's going to throw out the grenades. Cad Bane's going to go for the stun attack. And then we're going to throw another grenade. He's going to go and bury. Our Whistling Birds are now going to attack. We're going to do a basic. Cardune basic. Cad Bane. And Mob Enforcer. Then Mando. Another basic here. Throw out the grenades. Alright, that's fine. Now it's going to really hurt here because Cardune's dead. We got to go with the basic. Why can't you just bury every time, dude? This is not going in a well direction here. A good direction. Alrighty. What rank are we in this anyway? Rank 28. Come on. I know we can hit a better score. I know we can hit 20% at least. I've done it already. So yeah, if anybody's looking for Coliseum like an update on what team to do, go Beskar Mermando, Cad Bane, Cara Dune, Mob Enforcer, and then the R5D4 character here. All right. I'm starting to wonder if Cad Bane's basic does more. Do the attack here. There's no way to tell. Maybe if we do this once, we might be able to get a little bonus here. Let's have Cad Bane or Beskar Mermando save Cara here. That worked out perfectly, actually. Let's go Whistling Bird. Get some more Whistlings in here. This has got to be 20%. Come on. No one cares about HBO Max right now. Shush. We did it. We got 20%. We literally just got 20%. 21%, actually. 21. That knocked us up a little bit higher. Okay. Perfect. I'll take it. I don't think we're going to get any further than that with our 5D4 the way he is right now. Because there's no chance of getting him upgraded here because I don't have enough air currency for it. Now we got to jump on into here. Let's do that and that. Marquee battle. Boom. ATCK, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the... Okay, so now here's my question, though. How much air shipment currency do we have? We have enough to get 1 token right now. So what do we do? There's my Mara Jade. I'm thinking... Okay, what do we need for these tokens? That's the real question. Oh, we actually got some stuff here, too. Boom and boom. Wait, can we take our 5D4 to 6 now? We can. Let's do it. There we are. Okay, so, let's look at the journey quests. We need Asajj Ventress still. We do have Mon Mothma present, or I think we have Mon Mothma now, right? Yeah, we use that token. 50 rebel fighters with Imperial Security Bureau units in the squad. We gotta get some dazes out there, which Captain Rex can help us out with that. Win 12 dark side battles. Okay, so I'm thinking if that's the case, let's go to dark side. What level do we need to be? 49? What level are we now? 48. Okay, well, let's get some of these dailies done then. 3 source shipments, Galactic War, challenges. Okay, easy enough. So let's go to the store. I think we'll actually hold off on getting that Erodium token until the end of the stream. Just got home and can finally play the new era. Oh, yeah. ATCK, since you missed out on it, the best team you can do that I have seen so far. I have tried multiple squads. I've refreshed Coliseum twice now. So I've gotten 15 battles in. The best squad that I was able to find was use Beskar Mermando lead, add in Cara Dune, Cad Bane, Mob Enforcer, and then obviously R5D4. That is the best team I was able to get 21% free-to-play accounts so far with just that setup. I don't think I'm going to be able to get any more with just getting one more little level up on them, so I'm going to just leave that be. Where are we missing out on here? Jeez Louise, we got some characters that don't really matter. Guild tokens, yeah, we don't have enough of those. We got to do store and that. Nice, I'll try that now. Oh yeah, go for it. Whistling birds as much as possible. And then only use the second special where he gives damage immunity to somebody and himself for Beskar Mermando. Only do that if Cara Dune is close to dead. And the Crate Dragon's going to take another attack on the next turn. Only do it then. That's what I've been able to find out. Credit heist. We got to get... We can do that later. We're working on other stuff here. So let's go on over to the events. Let's go to challenges. We got to sim this up. And then this one, we actually have a battle unlocked for it. Okay, cool. What can we do here? We can do Palpatine, Inquisitor, Kurlenik. And let's do Dedramiro, just for the hell of it, right? Might as well. Noted. Perfect. Thank you for everybody that's currently watching the stream. I truly appreciate it. We are kicking butt and taking names and moving forward. Let's do an attack there. Miro, Shooter, and Blast. There we go. Now we gotta hope that Savage Press doesn't take me out completely. Can we get the stuns? Oh, we got the stun on him. Perfect. Bada bing. Inflict vulnerable, even though we no longer need to worry about it. There we go, baby. Perfect. All right, let's set this up. How's the stream been so far? So far, so good. We've been reaching decent numbers here and there, so it's working. But yeah, we've been hauling it. Just for anybody that's new to the stream real quick, we're going to go over to the PC client for a second. The new era that the era that just finished up for the era of Andor, this is where all of our characters are at. Well, we got them all at Relic 2, so I brought them up to Relic 4. We are currently working on the era of Anniversary stuff. Hopefully, we can get as far as we can with these double and triple drops with these characters to get them done. Asajj should be done hopefully tomorrow when triple drops come by. Inquisitor Barriss and Darth Vader Duel's End, that's just going to be the longer ones, and it's going to take me forever. We do still have one more refresh on that character. On the main account for the era units, we did get R5D4 up to 5-star right away. We got the episode pass for $20, and then we got the $30 bundle pack, which gave us 30 shards. And then we did spend another like $20 because I completely ran out of crystals because I got screwed out of the packs, where it gave me a 7, and then a 5. And then when I got the crystals, I opened one more pack to try to get the rest of the stuff that I needed to get to the 20 shards before I bought the $30 pack, need I say, as well. And it got us a 12, which really annoyed the hell out of me because 112 would have been perfect earlier. So yeah, that's where the main account's at right now. And our Coliseum is currently, we are rank 5 with 78% in the fight. So that's pretty much where we're at there. And we're currently on the free-to-play account now, just trying to get some stuff taken care of and rocking and rolling. So we're going to go into war, and let's just screw it and say go with the bounty hunters. And the lady is doing great, as many of you guys have already asked. She is chilling, watching some Ghost Adventures. Okay, never mind. She's watching Star Wars now. She got up to go to the bathroom. I swear, women and their bladders. I am Adrian. Why does Zeb look like Thanos? Does he? Does Zeb actually look like Thanos there? I didn't look at him too close. Oh my god, he does. I mean, when you do this, not so much, but in the picture, he does look kind of like Thanos. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. Hopefully his kit is the furthest thing from balanced. Alright, so we got a data card to get in the store real quick. Oh, we already did that one. Okay, whatever. We got the arena real quick, too. So let's... Oh, we got a Mandalorian team versus Phoenix. Let's see how this goes. Let's go. Just got 20% in Coliseum. There you go, ATCK. Perfect. Because you are free to play, too, right? Oh, these guys probably have mods. Oh, my God. Yeah, they have mods. Let's just get some dazes. Screw it. Come on, Captain Reg. They're not doing any damage to him? What the fudge is going on? Why is he not taking damage? Okay, I guess we can go for him. I spend a bit here and there, but not much. Yeah, the only reason I'm going to do any kind of spending whatsoever on this era is just because of the fact that it's going to come with a Galactic Legend, and I want to get that Galactic Legend hopefully day one with you guys on stream. So that's going to be the whole hope and focus. Are we actually coming back here? Let's take out Cara Dune if we can here. Let's go after you a little bit. I need to try to get the... There we go. Please tell me he has his heavy strike ability. He does. Take away that counter. We just came back even though we lost Hera. Whoo! And now we got to take out IG-11 no matter what here. Jeez Louise. Oh, no, go out to grief now. We cannot have him gaining stuff up. There we go, baby. We won. Holy moly. That's perfect. I'll take it. There we go. What else is there to do? Let's just spam through some of these here. 400 of that. Okay, so what was the thing here? 12 dark side battles. We can just sim 6 of those. That's 6, so that's fine. Let's get that one done. And then we can jump on over to here. And that will give us a level 49. As well as some of that. That's perfect. Okay, what other stuff gives us a whole bunch of freaking points here? 400 tokens. Or 400 guild tokens, and then in the guild store, and then 400 guild tokens in total. That's literally the same thing, is it not? Let me check something here. If I were to go to guild activity, it's just a guild store. So if I spent, say, let's get some shards for him. That doesn't count? Okay, so what if we went up to here and did that? It counts for both. I need more guild tokens. That's the issue. Looks like we got 7 out of 50 here. Looks like we're going to get some decent ones later tonight, so I might be able to actually get to level 50 tonight. That might be great. What else is there to do now? We got to spend some stuff there. We need to wait for whatever else there. R5D4 is as far as we can go. Okay, so here's the question. We need the ISB stuff for Rebel Fighters. I think we did just actually unlock the next tier here. We did. So we need a full ISB team. So let's go to ISB. We'll do Major Partagast lead with everybody else. And let's go into it. Because this should just be non-stop Rebel Fighters, pretty much. Dang, that barricade. How many Rebel Fighters does that give us? 6. Right off the freaking bat. I will take it. Take away you and take away that. Boom, boom. We're figuring out ways to do this stuff now, guys. We are really working our butts off here. Jeez Louise. We'll just run through this entire tier and see how we get stuff here. That's just a bunch of you know what? I want to get these done. So let's just go back into this. Take away all these guys here. And go for it. I want to get this done as soon as possible. I want to try to get as many tokens as we can today in this account. So we'll see how it goes. There we go. Another 14 there. So that should be 22 on the next run. It sucks that the free-to-play account is starting out with where the bonus drops and triple drops are not going to really help me as much. But it is what it is. I'm going to really hope and pray that I can get a decent amount of era currency in the near future here. Okay, so that's 20. So that's, yeah, so it's 6. So we need 5 more battles and we got this done. So let's keep on rocking and rolling. Let's take away all the guys here because it is ISB kills that we need. And luckily, like, like, we got saved so many times, I can't even be mad about the double and triple drops, just because of the fact that when it came to all the things we got to get done, the ISB is actually needed for a decent amount, and having the era just end with these Lightspeed tokens and having these characters unlocked, it helps me out tremendously. So let's take away you, and let's go on in again. 4 more times and we got this done. But it looks like the stuff for getting the characters of the loan units up higher is almost like a pay-to-play thing, almost. I'm not sure, though. We're going to have to see how this era turns out. No matter what, I need to just get the stars. And I can worry about the relics and all that stuff later. If I absolutely need to, I can just start saving up as much gear as possible. And then saving up all my relic stuff. And then we got to haul it for the GL. One thing I need to definitely do is keep an eye on making sure I am getting plenty of the dark blue signal data. So that way when the event shows up for the new GL... Why am I whistling so much while I'm talking? I don't even know why. When the events show up for the new GL, we know what we're going to be working on right off the bat for the account. So I'm thinking every single time that we get those things showing up, it'll be by its own little video. And kind of go from there. We need one more battle and we're done with this. So let's just hop back into this again. Battle. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, come on. I clicked start. There we go. While we're doing this one real quick, let's see how well did the shorts do so far. 45 and 6. Okay, I mean, not amazing, but not horrible. There we go. All right. There we are. Let's hop back on over into the main area here. And let's see about getting that journey quest clicked off. Defeat 100 enemies with Hut Cartel. Luckily, we can just keep on going on this and just throw in good old Hut Cartel Boba Fett. What do we have that's Hut Cartel that's actually a relic, though? That's the question. I don't think we really have much. And I do not know my alphabet. There's Hut Cartel. Yeah, it's really just Boba. So Boba should be able to help us out with the Hut Cartel kills pretty quickly. And we can finish out the rest of this section here for tier 5 of these battles. And just keep on rocking and rolling. R5D4's in this one. Is this one Luke bought the droids? There's R5D4. Goodbye. Bless you. You're welcome. And Xadoosh. And Annihilate. Oh, now it's just Luke on his lonesome? Well, I just used my Annihilate on R2-D2, so let's just basic. And now we can Annihilate you. Bye-bye. If we can get to level 50 today, that's going to be amazing, because then I can actually get a whole bunch of mods. Boom. But I highly doubt we'll be able to get to level 50 because we don't have the guild currency stuff. Skadoosh. There we go. Let's hop on into this one now. Take away everybody but Boba Fett. And Skadoosh. Oh. Alright, so 22 out of 100 for the Hut Cartel stuff. We're going to really have to just haul it on these suckers soon. Luckily, I think just running through this entire section of the mission with Boba Fett and then going through the hard node battles, we should be able to easily reach it. But I'm never going to hold myself to that just in case. Let's get that contract. Skadoosh. And luckily, too, I'm pretty sure with the Huck cartels, the very next one's going to be getting the contracts, which, is it going to be annoying? Yes, because we got to jump into the Chewbacca event. But that's not going to be available till level 85, so we're going to be gated on some of these journey quests pretty easily here. I don't know why my throat's so scratchy today. Jeez Louise. Actually, I wonder, can we stream? You cannot change these settings when you're live. Okay. We'll have to change the settings on the next stream, before the next stream, to get the graphics to look a little bit better. Just bought the episode pass for the first time. Hey, I mean, honestly, it's freaking worth it. It really is. I'm not going to lie. Because of the fact that you get so many items, and it makes it so much easier to get further into the game and all that stuff. It's honestly a better choice than most people make it out to be. Then again, I think everybody's pretty much like, oh yeah, episode pass, fully worth it. Go for it. So, it is what it is. But hopefully you enjoy reaping the rewards of it. I will say real quick, though, I did not see anything in terms of R5D4 being better after getting the episode pass, as for the free-to-play account stuff, at least. I only saw him really increasing when I bought the $30 pack for him. But yeah, I mean, I've got to figure out too, like, so all the all the shards that I got for him, I got a 12, a 7, or 2 7s and a 5. So what does that equal out to? 12, 2 7s and a 5. So 14, 28, 33. So I got 33 extra shards on that. 53 if you count the episode pass. And 83 when you count the $30 pack. So we got 83 extra shards for R5D4 today. And then also, not to mention, too, you get the 10 shards, 20 shards. So 103 shards for R5D4, I believe, with just running through the marquee event and getting the extra shards where you can. So, I mean, it's decent. Is it amazing? Probably not. But I'm just glad that I was able to get R5D4 as far as I could. And we're going to keep on rocking and rolling from there soon. Hopefully, on the main account, it'll be a lot better. But on the free-to-play account, R5D4 is pretty much exactly where he's going to be at until the next rounds of Coliseum and whatever rewards I can grab from him and kind of go from there. Bada bang. So I'll probably make like a whole spreadsheet kind of thing listing up on how things went when it came to getting R5D4 today and where I can save some crystals or cash next time. Because if I don't need to get those 21 and I'm still going to get him up to where he needs to be, I'll be happy. So let's see. If it's 50 shards more. So with the episode pass and with the $30 pack, that is 50 shards. We can test out how that's going to look in a second here. You know, let's just do it now. I'm tired of talking about it so much and not knowing what I'm saying here. So 50 shards. So no matter what, right off the bat, we get 15 out of 30 because the characters show up at pretty much 0 right away. So that gave us that. Like I said, we get 50 shards for the other stuff. So that's 15 minus that. So 35 out of 65. And then that's 45 out of 65 with this. Meaning that we have 4 days of going at... or 4 days of farming afterwards. Shoot, I am like breaking my brain here. Are you trying to go for 5-star or 6-star on the air characters? On the main account, we are going to go for 6-star. On the free-to-play account, I obviously can't do anything. Okay, so 15 shards to get to here where we're at right now. If I were to spend the episode pass, that would put me up to 5 out of 65, and then getting this, so 15 out of 65. And then the $30 or 30 shards, so we said 15 out of 65, that'll be 45 out of 65, and that's getting us 5 shards a day for 4 days, would get us to 85, and then we get 10 right off the bat on that day as well, so that marks us at 10 out of 85. And then we have 2 more days of those. Why is my brain breaking? Now we have 2 days of 10. So that put us at pretty much like 20 out of 85. Oh my god, my brain hurts. I can't think. Oh my gosh. Oh, headache. Okay, you know what? Google Docs. Save my butt. Let's do this together. Math's hard, lol. You're telling me. So, let's do this. Let's make this be the full screen. Let's go to PC. So, you start off R5, D4, 0 out of 30. So, you do the beginning, and it gets it to 15 out of 30, which is full free to play. So you do that. Then if I were to get the episode pass, that's 20, which then sends that to 35, which puts you at 5 out of 65. Right? Yeah. So 5 out of 65 with a 20. Once you hit that, you get 10 more shards, making it 15 out of 65 with EP. Now, if I get the 30, that is 45 out of 65 for EP plus... There's my plus sign. Pack. We'll do that. $30 pack. So if you do the episode pass on the $30 pack, which is $50, it's pretty annoying. The Separatists actually were the LST for the pass this month. I was hoping the data mines were just temp ones again. At least make it much the Mandalorian theme. I mean, hey, technically speaking, we did see in the trailer Mando riding a stap. So, he might be fighting some battle droids in the movie. We don't know. There might be a point where they do that. There might be a warlord that he goes after in the beginning of the movie where the guy rebooted a bunch of B1, B2s, and droidicas. Maybe even Magna Guards. Who knows? So, if that's the case, that'll be pretty interesting. All right, so if we were to just do the $20 episode pass and the $30 pack, that's $50. That gets us to 45 out of 65 on day 1. And then from there we get 5. So 4 days would put us at 0 out of 85, giving us the ability to have 10 shards per day, which then puts us at 20 out of 85. Now, with that being said, if we do that, and we get 0 out of 85 with episode pass, Control C, Control V, episode pass plus crystal packs 20. That puts us at that. So 4 days of getting, so 6 days of getting that. will put us at 85 right away. And then we also get another 10, which puts us at 10 out of 85. Brain break again, and I'm even writing this stuff down. Okay, so episode pass is an extra 20, which puts us at that, and then we get the 10 for the day, or for the first sim. We get the $30 pack. That puts us at 45 out of 65, because that's an extra 30 shards. And then if we get 20 from the crystal packs, that puts us at 85. Or 0 out of 85. But we also get another 10 with that. So we have 6 days, which will put us at 70 out of 85. But on the main account, 6 days and we get it done. I think, but because we got a 7, a 7, and a 5, so 19, and then a 12, which is 31 shards. Oh my god, I got 31 shards on that. Okay, so if we got 31 shards on that, that puts us at getting... Wait, hold on. Let me check something here. We might actually have to do something. So we're at 21 out of 85 right now. How? We're getting that. Puts us at 61. We're going to be 4 shards short of getting that. Oh my god, I hate that I'm doing this. And it gave me a 5. Okay, that's at least what I need. Oh my god, that's annoying. Okay, so R5D4 is at 26 out of 85. That'll make it... It's not even unlucky. I literally needed 4. So at least getting the 5 is going to help out. But that's annoying. I had to get so many crystals. Oh my god, that's freaking bull. So let's think here. So far on today for this game, $20 episode pass, $30 for that, so 50. And I got $20 worth of crystals. We spent 70 on this. This is annoying. And it doesn't really give us anything to level up eras that much. It's just for the shards. So now we get 10 here. And it's going to boost up. So we need... So with that being said, we have this. Puts that. So we need 35 to get us to 0 out of 100. And then the next day, that gives us 10, 20. So we'll be at 20 out of 100 by the end of the entire thing. That's where we're at. Still cheaper. I'm trying to think. I gotta really start just not spending crystals on anything outside of normal stuff. But either way, okay. We've wasted so much time there. Let's just get back to the free-to-play account and get working here. So let's go to achievements. Cool. Dark side. What are we working on? HUD Cartel, right. We got to get Boba Fett into the dark side hard nodes. Oh my gosh, that is so much freaking brain work. At least the good news is, with us doing that, We're going to be getting plenty of stuff for the character shards, which gives us more era levels, because that just gave me another 5,000 era currency. I don't have the materials to be able to get R5D4 on the main account up and running as far as I can, but I'd say if there's ever going to be a point where I do any kind of spending like this stuff, it is going to literally just be because of the fact that the Galactic Legends are coming out. I will only care about the Galactic Legends above all else, and I'll work on everything else normally. So we're having fun with that one, aren't we? Yeah, we can spend the 50 crystals on it. That's fine. We gotta keep on going on this stuff. So, yeah. This is great. Oh, lordy. Go after Rex. Jeepers cripes, he just mowed him. Alright, 25 more kills. Did I just see Ray in that lineup, by the way? No, I guess that was Sabine. It looked like Ray for a second there. Oh, well. Math is too difficult for me. Either way, that's whatever. Alright. Oh, I saw Ray because of the freaking shards, that's why. Carduno, that literally does not matter at all. New era, it seems. Oh, yeah, Mandalorian Martin. We are in the new era, my friend. And I'm getting headaches trying to figure out how to get these stars up and running for as cheap as possible. So far, we've got like 70 in. But luckily, we can remedy some of that stuff later. I'm trying to think, like, what's the easiest way to do this kind of thing? So, as we were looking at the other part here. So, if I were to... I use my era points on Lightspeed token for Captain Drogon to speed up my Leia grind. There you go. He got him to Relic 5 right away. I think he's Relic 7 for GLA, if I'm not mistaken. Take a look. GL's Leia Drogon is required at... Captain Drogon. Relic 7, yep. You need to get him at Relic 7, my friend. 2 more Relic levels and you got it done. Also got our... D2 to Relic 8. There you go. That's one of the bigger ones out of the way. And he's needed for the team, too. I don't think I've seen a single Leia comp overall without R2D2 in the lead. Mow him down, please. Hurry it up. Boom, 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 boom. And now we got Ezra aboard the Chimera. And goodbye, Ezra. Oh, almost. Goodbye. Now? Nope. We're going to annihilate you, aren't you? Yup. Easy peasy. Just got to work on the relic now. Nice. I'm happy to hear it, man. That's great. So let's go into the first battle here with Boba Fett. Just get these Hutt Cartel kills out of the way. Luckily, Annihilate, or the AoE that he has, is going to just take out the entire board like so. One more time and we got it done. Get her done. Captain Rex Relic 7 is going to take a while. Oh, yeah, most likely. But luckily, we got Conquest coming up, too, so that's going to help out a lot. And free-to-play Conquest is going to be interesting. There we go, and we are done with the Hutt Cartel part. Baby! I'm going to wait till they give me a chance to use my era points to get my niece at a Relic 5. Yeah, that's going to help out. 100%. Fully agree. Alright, so that gives us Dengar. "20 battles with a full squad of bounty hunters." Okay. Hey, we literally have 4 of these listed up now. That's all that's left. So, Imperial Troopers with Mon Mothma present. I think if we go into light side here, tier 5. Imperial Troopers. I think this one might be the better one to go for. So, Mon Mothma, Captain Rex, Cara Dune, you, and you. Oh, nope, just you guys. Okay. I'm curious, can you not upgrade past Coliseum character through battles? What do you mean? Past Coliseum characters? Are you saying like past era level characters and all that? There's only 2 in there? What the fudge? What about here? Okay, that one worked. Yeah, past era characters. You can upgrade them. What are you talking about? You can totally upgrade them. Do they work in campaign battles or no? I'm sorry, I'm a little confused. Like, I'm using the new era characters in the campaign battles right now. You can definitely upgrade them. You just can't do it the era system way. It's going to be the old way like it was beforehand. Oh, and we're getting the Dazes here too. That's perfect. So yeah, if you want to work on the old character or the last era, for the shards, if that's what you're asking me, it's going to be when they start becoming farmable, which is going to take a little while. Because they're only giving me the crystal packs to pay to upgrade their stars. Yeah, they're not farmable just yet. I know what you're meaning now. They're not farmable just yet for shards, but getting the relic levels and all that stuff and all their gear up, you can definitely do it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. We're going to go back to the PC for a second because I forgot to turn off my notifications here. So, sorry about that. Do not disturb. There we go. Now we're good. But yeah, you can't get any stars until they become farmable. Like, I gotta get my other ones done. Yeah, I know. So as of right now, the only ones that are fully farmable are actually going to be the ones from the Era of Anniversary. So Stormtrooper Luke, Chewie and Yoda, the new Asajj, the new Vader. Who else is there? IG-88 and Inquisitor Barriss. You can't do anybody else outside those guys. Yeah. But at the end of this week, you'll be able to start farming Kleia. Because usually they release like, oh yeah, you can start farming these characters the week after, like on the weeks in between when the new characters release. I have to do another 50 crystals here. Jeez Louise. I got every other character relic but those 2 Rebel Fighter characters. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I got them all to relic 4 now on my main account because I got them all to 5-star in the air thing. Yeah, I know what you mean. So yeah, I got them all to 5-star and relic 4 on the main account. So yeah, I mean, R5D4, I think it was literally just like spend crystals and all that stuff. I'm gonna have to do like an extra $30 and get some, like, do another pack or 2 for the crystals or the shards and all that stuff with crystals. So I'll get that stuff figured out eventually, but as of right now, we gotta put some focus into the free-to-play account. Let's take away you. At least the good news is Rex is laying out those days like crazy. And any days that are left, I can probably just knock them out in Galactic War. Okay, one more battle with Mon Mothma. We'll jump over to get those other things done and go from there. Unfortunately, we are gated when it comes to the whole thing with Boba Fett and the Chewbacca event. Until we reach level 85, we can't do that little trick to get the bounty hunter contract, which is okay. It's not the end of the world. Or actually, no, we're not gated to do that. I can just literally throw Boba Fett into the first battles and done. Alright, so we got that done. What did that grant us? I think it was Omicron's, right? Yep. So now we have Stormtrooper Han defeat 100 enemies with rebels. 20 battles with a full squad of bounty hunters. We gotta do some dazes. So let's do a full team, Phoenix team with Captain Rex in the squad. So let's go Phoenix, you, and you. And Rex should be able to get the dazes done in this battle or the next one. Yeah, my Vel and Clea Gear 12, unfortunately. Gotcha. I mean, hey, my free-to-play accounts, they're all Gear 12 too. So we're in the same boat. Alright, one more of these battles in Galactic War and we should be good. And then we can jump in with the full squad of bounty hunters missions. So let's just let this roll. Okay, maybe not so much. Actually, we're gonna basic this stuff here the rest of the way. Alright, now Captain Rex can do the dazes on the next one. Phoenix versus Phoenix. Here we go. Captain Rex, get those dazes out. There we go. That should be it for that. And we can just run through Galactic War again with bounty hunters. And skadoosh. All done. Let's jump back over to the journey quests. That's the Mandalorian token done. And unlock Beskar Armor Mando. Don't think I can do that for a little bit. We gotta defeat 100 enemies with rebels. So let's actually check here. Can we not get Beskar Armor Mando right now? Oh, he is unlocked. What do you guys say we unlock Beskar Armor Mando today, huh? Let's do it. Oh my goodness gracious me. Hold on. We're going back to the PC because I can't start this up because of the freaking thingy. I hate it when that happens. But yeah, for my you, Mandalorian Martin, this is where I'm at with those guys here. So they're all at Relic 4, 5-star and all that jazz. So they'll be getting further up and running later. But I'm not going to worry about them too much right now because it's only for Cassian Undercover and the new era with everything. I want to make sure I'm getting everything done there. So I'm going to get them all to 6-star by the end of the era and kind of aim it from there. But now in the meantime, we can finally jump back into this. Let's go and unlock Beskar Armor Mando. Hold on, wait, is Chewbacca still level 85? Yeah, that's the most annoying thing of all freaking time right now. Jeez Louise. Let's do this. Everybody go down. Except for you, apparently. We can honestly just auto these. And open that door. This is perfect. We're unlocking Beskar Armor Mando on the free-to-play account when we're about 2 weeks away, not even, or less than 2 weeks, or actually, no, exactly 2 weeks away from the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, just about. Let's relive season 1 together. It's funny because Kate and I just actually finished up watching the first season of The Mandalorian because it's the first time she's watching it. Obviously not me. But, oh, and now we're going to get some Mudhorn. Suka! Suka! Honestly, Kate and I are going to do like a white person thing today. We're going to go to Taco Bell for Cinco de Mayo soon. So this should be... Oh, this is going to take a minute. Take out the Mudhorn, Mando. Oof. Ouch. We got this. Let's get a knife. Mr. Mudhorn, why? Thomas Wake, what's up? First season just hits different. Oh, yeah, it does. I love how badass Mando looks here. He's like, huh. Let's kill this thing. What did you think of season 3 of The Mandalorian? Oh, I loved it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's a rarity for me when I'm watching Star Wars and I'm not just, like, falling in love with what's happening on screen. I don't care what people say when things happen. I always go to the theater expecting to enjoy what I'm gonna watch. Oh, the Armorer. Oh, God. Can we please get cinematics like this for the Galactic Legend event? Look at that. But yeah, I mean, for me, whenever I'm watching anything new, especially when it comes to Star Wars, I go to the theater and I expect I'm going to enjoy what I'm about to watch. I do not go in there being hypercritical. I do not go in there expecting certain things to happen. I don't raise expectations because I want to see something happen. And if it doesn't happen, it's gonna ruin the experience for me. I refuse to go into a movie like that. So I just go in and I'm like, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. I'm going to enjoy me sitting down and just watching this movie. That's all that matters. Welcome back, Mando. Now put the package down. Step aside. I'm going to my ship. You put the bounty down and perhaps I'll let you pass. The kid's coming with me. I'm a sucker for Star Wars, so even if I might not like something, I'm still hyped for the next. Oh, yeah. Same here. And like I said, like there's only been one movie that I actually walked into expecting to enjoy myself, and I walked out actually disappointed and just, I didn't like it at all. Like, it had its moments, don't get me wrong, but I just didn't like it. And that was the newest Indiana Jones movie, the Dial of Destiny. Like, it lacked the feel you get when you know when you're watching a movie and it's like very nostalgic for you, like when you sit down to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark, you get that feeling of like, yep, I'm sitting down, I'm watching an Indiana Jones movie. I did not feel that at all outside of like the first like 5 to 10 minutes of the movie when they had like the flashback scene to him finding the actual Dial of Archimedes. So I couldn't like it. I wanted to so bad. There were plenty of scenes that I enjoyed. The beginning of the movie, the part where he starts talking about like, when you drank the blood of Kali, your body doesn't move as well as it should anymore. Like, those scenes, like, those ones made me laugh, and I enjoyed them, and it was a great callback and everything like that, but it just wasn't a good movie. It really just wasn't. It lacked that feel you get when you sit down to watch Indiana Jones, and I just could not get behind it. I just couldn't. And this was, and like, I don't even bother looking up anything on reviews on movies anymore. They're outside of like people that are just netly positive about things. So, as much as I respect what he's done for the Star Wars community, I cannot watch Star Wars Theory anymore. I cannot watch a bunch of other channels that try talking Star Wars because they will crap talk so many things, and it pisses me off. It really does. I just can't stand it when people are just yelling about a movie that they went to go and see, and something didn't happen that they wanted to happen, and their entire gripe is that. I just can't stand it. So, either way, we got Quill here doing his last stand against the Scout Troopers. And he's going to sacrifice himself as soon as that ability becomes active for him. Can we actually get it in 26 turns? We're going to play this one. Quill deserves that. I'd be surprised if we actually kill a Scout Trooper here. I wonder, could we actually just nonstop fight until we kill the Scout Troopers? Oh, you can't kill him? Okay. Well, Quill's not going down without a fight, so he's going to take them all down as far as he can here. No, I'm just kidding. We're going to do it. Sacrifice. Oh. Inflict shock 5 times. Hey, we got that done. That's cool. And now for the final one. For me, the last straw for Star Wars Theory was his never-ending rant about Andor. Or Andor. I mean, I never watched it. I never cared to watch it. I refused to, pretty much. Like I said, I do not watch Star Wars channels anymore that I have had net negatives about whenever they're talking about stuff that just came out. Like, for me, when I went to go and see the newest sequel movie, The Rise of Skywalker, I actually enjoyed myself. I liked the movie. Granted, afterwards, can I sit down and watch it today? Probably not, because I do start recognizing certain flaws when I watched it before afterwards. But like, if somebody threw it on TV, like, I wouldn't mind that it's on the TV, and I wouldn't be talking crap about it. But I'd be like, okay, well, you got Star Wars on, at least it's Star Wars. So, which is why, like, when they said, I'm still not sure if it's accurate, but there was some kind of post saying, like, oh, yeah, the sequel trilogy is no longer canon anymore. That's their surprise for May the 4th and all that stuff. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm also very surprised that there were not any releases for May the 4th stuff. But, yeah, like, they didn't drop a trailer. They didn't do anything, really, for Star Wars Day. You think that would be, like, the #1 day for them to actually be dropping stuff outside of just the mall finale, which, amazing freaking finale, don't get me wrong. But I was hoping to hear some kind of new updates on stuff. But either way, gents, there we go. We got the Beskar Armor Mandalorian to unlock. Woo! Bada bing, bada boom. And now let's go for the Lightspeed token to max him out the rest of the way. Oh yeah, we have to go to the, we have to claim it first. We've got 3 left here, damn. Okay. So let's go on over to characters, Lightspeed tokens. Oh, we gotta get Dengar up and running here. We have got to get the Beskar Armor Mandalorian up and running here. And now let's look at this token here. I'm thinking what we're going to do is wait. We're going to wait. I'm not going to instantly do that. So, let's hop on over to the quest again. I want to hold off on giving that Lightspeed token out just because I want to see, like, okay, what Zetas do I actually need for certain things? And I don't have that answer yet. So now we have to do 20 squads or 20 battles with a full squad of bounty hunters. We got to do 100 kills with the rebels. So let's do the rebels one first. So let's go to Lightspeed or light side battles 1A. And boom, we can make an entire team of AoE rebels just so we don't have to worry about clicking anything after that. So let's go to rebel. We want you. You have an AoE, and you have an AoE. There we go. They've been really trying for 7 years to say Rise of Skywalker isn't going to be canon. I mean, yeah, but like, I'd rather them say, yeah, it's canon and leave it be. But they could have also done something decent. I don't know if they still have the chance to do it. If they want to decanonize it, go in the world between worlds. And then just change that one time of what Luke did. Like, it'd be amazing if Luke jumped into the world between worlds in, like, during the Mandalorian time frame, or in the Mandalorian and Grogu time frame and all that stuff, and just went into the future, saw that, and then like walked in before it happened and stopped himself and saying, you can't freaking do this. You're going to F up the whole timeline, make things horrible for everybody. And just stop himself. Like, what are you doing? Or if he sees it and just says, I'm not going to make that mistake. I'm going to leave it I'm going to leave this alone. And when this time comes, I'm not going to act the same way. Like, he could be like, oh, I'm going to sit down with Ben and I'm going to just talk with him and say, like, listen, I've been sensing you've been having some issues here. Talk to me. What's going on? What's the deal? And just have it be that. You could easily fix it. So when people are saying, like, oh, yeah, they're just going to freaking retcon it, they're not going to give us explanation or anything like that, I hate that idea. I'd rather have an explanation that makes sense. Bale and Skull going to change it all? I mean, maybe. He's going over to the Mortis gods in Season 2 of Ahsoka from how it ended in the last season. Which, I mean, obviously, again, rest in peace to Ray Stevenson. I really wish he could have lived to see his... or to keep on playing this character. And even just see the work he did on the character and how much love and respect everybody gave him for it. But it is what it is. So, that's my viewpoint, at least. I don't want the sequels to be... I don't want them to be just swept under the rug. I'd rather have a retcon than just like saying, oh, well, they never happened. Psych. Like, I'd rather have that. And now, if they were to just leave them alone, fine. But I feel like a retcon where it's like Luke realizes, like, okay, I made a mistake. I shouldn't do this. And then move from there. Just leave it at that. You know what we should probably do, actually? I feel like in the Tantive 4, we get a whole lot more enemies to take out. Wait, what am I doing wasting energy? I could go into the Thrawn mission. I'm an idiot. Why am I not You guys got me talking so much about the freaking sequel trilogy that I completely forgot about, like, the easy way to do this. Why am I not just, you know, clicking on over to Journey Guide, going into Thrawn, and just fighting this? Holy crap, it actually let me in. We can unlock Thrawn doing this thing. Man, I'm so stupid. There we go. Boom. Oh, gosh, I'm an idiot. His good news is there's really no strategy anymore with these super old tiers. You get the Lightspeed tokens, and then bam, you can just knock through it. Which I feel like is actually a really good move. Look at that. We're at 70 kills with Rebels right now, and we did a bunch of other stuff too. Like, at least you have this to do, but I love the fact that when it comes to the free-to-play, you can get so much stuff done in the first week. Like, this is day 5, because we started this up on May 1st, and we're already, like, super far into this. We got so many Lightspeed tokens done. We're working on finishing up. I hit the wrong button. Oh, well. If I can just get to level 50, that'll be awesome. Okay, let's hope he doesn't fracture Sabine. That would be horrifying. Okay, yeah, that's perfect. No, never mind. We can just do a Darksaber Strike. There we go. Bada bing. With Mandalorians. Ooh, I didn't even think about that. Wait. Attacks with... defeat enemies with Mandalorians. How does that help? Oh, you couldn't have killed him, Chopper? Seriously? Oh, you got a big head. I noticed. All right. Please. Oh, shoot. Okay. Just do that. Chopper, do that. And we'll take 4 enemies out. Screw it. Oh, yeah, this is the unlock Thrawn tier. Whoopsies. Okay, he's shot, so that's interesting. There we go. Oh, it's a character quest. Hey, we got the rebel things on now, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. All right. What's your plans for today? Pretty much just this right now, honestly. We're just gonna haul it, get these characters, get as far as we can the Lightspeed tokens done, and try to lay out the rest of the stuff because we gotta get to level 85. Game will be updated approximately 2:15. PDT. Okay, so what's current PDT? Uh, 132. So we've got another half hour until the update happens. So we'll probably call the stream at the half hour mark, just because that looks like it's pretty important. But hey, we got Han done now. Now we got Akbar. Win 20 battles with a full squad of droids. Oh, good lord. Okay, here's my question now. We need any version of Asajj. We need droids. And we need bounty hunters. I'm thinking what we're going to actually do is we're going to spend our first Erodium Lightspeed token. Or buy our first Erodium Lightspeed token, I should say. So let's go to shipments. And we are going to grab Asajj. More free stuff again? Maybe. So she is considered a support, I think. Where's Asajj Ventress here? Is she a support or is she an attacker? Where is Asajj at? Oh, she's probably a healer, isn't she? Where's Asajj? Because all the update on the game, we got free stuff for it. Oh, nice, yeah. Oh, hold on. Where is Asajj? Night Sisters. She's a support. Oh, there's her freaking bald head. She was at the top. Alright. Here we go. Let's upgrade this. Get Han, Stormtrooper Han up and running there. Now let's go on into this. And we're going to give it to Asajj Ventress. Bada bing, bada boom. Our first Relic 5 character is Asajj Ventress. And she is actually needed later for the gas stuff. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, General Anakin Skywalker event. So that's pretty good. All right, so she is now probably our strongest character. Let's take that off so we can find out in total. Oh, she's not even our strongest character. Where is she at? She's our... she's nowhere near our strongest. All right. Yeah, I need to figure out this one here, because I have no idea what to put it on. I got 2 Relic 5s. Nice. There you go. Yeah, I just don't have enough for another Rhodium Lightspeed token. So we have quests for Asajj Adventures of the Squad, 200 or 20 battles with a full squad of droids, 20 battles with a full squad of bounty hunters. So I'd say, wait, do we have all the stuff we need for CLS now? What do you guys say we unlock CLS? Battle locked. Why is the battle locked? Is this a level 85 one? Am I seriously? It doesn't even say it. Why is this locked? This had some hidden lock in it. Yeah, I know. That's stupid. I had 5,000 and some to buy 2 to help me with the journey. Nice, nice. Need to be 85. Oh my god. Thank you, VP Say. That is annoying. I have everything I need for CLS. Refresh the game. No, it says battle locked. It would have not let me like click on it if that was the other case. Oh my god, that's a pain in the ass. That's a big old pain in the nook. News Too Good ran to this last night and it got him mad. Oh yeah, I'm in the same freaking boat. If you're not gonna tell me I can do something because you don't have it written down somewhere, I'm gonna lose my mind. You're gonna make me ooga booga. All right. So yeah, okay, we're at that point now. That son of a biscuit. Any version of Asajj in your squad. We need bounty hunters and we need droids for full teams. Where are my best droids? Okay, well, that's annoying. So let's just jump into Galactic War. We need a full squad of bounty hunters and a full squad of droids. So which one? Okay, what does these ones give me anyway? So we can get Admiral Akbar or Fennec Shand. I'd say let's probably go for the Admiral Akbar one and get the rebel stuff taken care of. But Fennec Shand... Hold on, let me see. What's the material stuff we get? Yeah, I know about the update, dang it. Boom, remove that. Okay, so Admiral Akbar is in the lineup for the CLS stuff. It gives me a droid lightspeed token and then Commander Luke Skywalker. I have no idea what the Asajj one starts out. Actually, never mind. I do have an idea what the Asajj one starts out because we have the stuff done for the first one. We haven't even started Keller and Beck yet. So we just got Snips and Anakin. We need Shakti and Mace, and then we have Keller and Beck. So bounty hunters are pretty much almost there. We already have everybody but Fennec Shand and then the bounty hunter token, and then we can get the lightspeed token for Chewbacca, which can't do yet. And then we have the Mandalorian one done. So we have the first one and the last one done. We haven't started up the second one. We got the third one done for the Inquisitors. We need to get the droid kills for Admiral Akbar. And then I get a CLS. And then the other one is for the bounty hunter stuff. So I'd say let's say screw it and do another refresh here. Let's go into dark side battles. How far are we into the hard mode here? We're already done with hard mode here. Got it. Let's just go to tier 1. This one here. We'll throw in Asajj with a bunch of AoE characters. So Boba Fett, Eighth Brother, Asajj Ventress, IG-88, and Dengar. If only the old Asajj would line up as a flippin' bounty hunter, this would be great. But we're not that lucky. So let's keep on battling. Hi. What's up? Okay. Sorry, some talking in Reddit about Lord Vader 50 for CLS. Oh, level 50 for CLS. Oh, gotcha. If that's the case, we can give it a try out in a minute. But we don't have any way of getting those levels ASAP here. That's the annoying bit. Oh, actually, maybe Where's our Cantina battles at now? Are we allowed to continue further? We do have these two. I need to take away everybody here. It is going to be Rex, Boba, you. I need a Saj in here. And let's throw in Sabine for AoEs. Let's keep on rocking and rolling from that. Well, yeah, if we can get to level 50, that'll be great, but I can't guarantee too much there. Because, yeah, it's just 10 battles here. We can get through some stuff in Cantina. Get some more XP, hopefully. And keep on rocking and rolling from there. That's the hope. That's the prayer. We'll see. Is that a Jabba the Hutt? Oh my god, Jabba, Vader, and Kira. How's this line up properly? Well, let's just auto it. I'm not going to worry about it. Dang. Okay. Alrighty. So, is there anything in here that shows a ship? We do need this. So let's hop into these battles. And just spam AoEs, I guess. Oh my gosh. It is such a, like, honestly, the biggest spot. Why am I hitting the Darksaber? The biggest bottleneck is just hitting the level 85. That is the issue. If we can get a little bit more than the 85, that'll be great. I mean, like, if we can get to level 85 faster, that'll be cool. But anybody that is currently in the stream right now and in the guild for the free-to-play account, please, 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 dear Lord, start working on making sure that you're getting all the stuff we need for the tickets for the days. And we might be able to start up our own little raid. And hopefully we can get ourselves also some more guild tokens. So if you haven't worked on the guild token stuff too, please do so. Ewok Scout, sure, whatever. Alright, what's going to be the stuff after Asajj? And boom, boom, boom. There we go. 2 more battles with Asajj Ventress here. Her. Is that a hint or yes? Okay. Give me a minute. All right, ladies and gents, I think what we're actually going to do here, since we don't have too much stuff left for the era stuff here, and it's literally just me working on these tokens, we are going to finish up this mission here, and then we probably are going to just call it for the stream today. We got a whole bunch of era stuff done, and we're just going back to what we've been doing with the free-to-play account. What we will be doing in the future for Galaxy Heroes content, we'll probably just stream our GACs and all that stuff too, so we'll get that rocking and rolling from there. So let me just grab this here. And then, yep, Retribution 100 times. I don't even know how to do that right now. So let's just say, let's look in the quests here. Guild. Where is the stuff for other things? Why call it already? Just because of the fact that there's really nothing else to do other than Lightspeed token stuff. And that stuff can happen over time to begin with anyway. Okay, spend energy in light side. Anybody that's in the guild, please work on light side battles. Just spend as much energy as you can so we can get as many of these guild currencies as possible. What was your guild? Oh, here's the guild right here for you guys. This is a guild where it does not matter if you are spender or free to play. It is called Dude Shark Squad. Capital letter on all the first words. So go on for it. Also, not to mention too, Kenny, calling it here because of the fact that I've got some stuff I gotta get taken care of that I have been kind of neglecting, with the fact of the matter being that we've been streaming literally every day for the last 5 days. I'll join in a few days. Sounds good, VP. Sounds good. When are we gonna do a raid? When can we start a raid? Let me check. Let me see if we have the tickets we need for a raid. Here we go. We need 90,000 tickets. We are at 3,092. That's why we can't start a raid yet. But it looks like we have to complete the Heroic Sith Triumvirate, which means we have to do the Heroic Rancor, Heroic Tank, and then Heroic Sith Triumvirate. Yeah, you're telling me, oof. So if anybody has yet to join the guild, please join the guild that we got going on here. It will definitely help us out a lot when it comes to this stuff. So here you guys go again, yet once more, Dude Shark Squad. Look it on up, join on in. I've said this already before. If we get 25 to 30 people in this guild that are active constantly, I will bring over my 13.5 million galactic power account into the guild. And then we can pretty much guarantee multiple stars in the Hoth battles no matter what, because I can literally do tier 1 completely by myself. I think we can do a raid, but the level 1. No, we can do... Oh, can we actually just do, like, just tier 1? No, overall, all this is just 90,000. So there's no reason in doing tier 1. We have to just... We're just going to go straight for the highest tier and then beat that, then beat the heroic, and then we're good. Luckily... Okay, here's my question. Anybody here... So, Kenny... quick question for you. Do you have CLS, Lightspeed token done? And also, do you have Han Solo unlocked at Relic? I think actually what we'll do is, I'm just going to bite the bullet. We are going to be bringing in the main account soon, but I'm going to run out of the raid money, LOL. Oh, yeah. Here's what we'll do. We will keep this guild growing as much as possible, and we'll keep on going from there. What I want to do is I want to be able to bring in my main account eventually. So, if we at least have somebody that has, well, yes, at Relic 0, I think. Okay, so CLS at Relic 0 will be fine. Relic 0 for regular Han Solo will be great as well. You can literally auto solo the raid with that team. Just those two. It's been proven God knows how many times. So if we can do that, that'll be freaking amazing. And not gonna lie, like, one thing I really wish that Galaxy Heroes would do in the near future, at least, you can see in my account on the guild. Oh, right. Go to guild. Go to... Where's my members? Roster. Kenny, which one was yours again? Anakin's right hand? Also, real quick, too, if anybody wants to join the Discord, feel free to. You are all welcome into it. Looks like we didn't get anybody new today, but if you guys are in the chat and you guys want to join Discord, I have it pinned. Oh, I know I can do that, Kenny, but I don't know what your name is in here. Which one is it? Oh, Dragon Kenny. I'm blind as hell. Never mind. So let's check your rebels real quick. Yeah, get regular Han Solo and you should be good. But either way, ladies and gents, that is going to be it for me today. Thank you all so much for watching the stream. If anybody is curious of what we were able to get done today, we played on the main account and we played on the free-to-play account. We started doing all this stuff for the new era. I'm going to be doing some stuff off stream now for the free-to-play account now that we have hit 5 days in a row of streaming. Otherwise, what we can also do is maybe just... I think I need the raid money. Oh, yeah, definitely. I think what we can maybe do is maybe tomorrow and the day after, if I'm working in the mornings, I can come back and we can do some more streaming on the free-to-play account and also show some other stuff as well. But, yeah, let's get things rocking and rolling as much as possible here. VP save? Oh, shoot. Okay, well, thank you, VP, for jumping on in. Appreciate it. But yeah, we'll probably stream tomorrow and the day after. We'll do the very first week of the entire free-to-play account on stream, and I'll just do a little bit of stuff here and there so that way I can finish up the next things right off the bat. But either way, gents, that's going to be it from me for today. Thank you for all coming to the stream. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. And yeah, as per usual, I will see you all in the future. Bye-bye now.